Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Today we're going to look at this fourth quarter moon. Moon moves from Leo into Virgo. Goes void of course from 6:29 to 6:52. Wednesday, November 12th. When the moon is in Virgo, let's talk about it a little bit. Virgo can be a little bit discriminating. All right, if you picture Virgo, Virgo is probably wearing an efficient, tailored outfit that's specifically designed for work. She goes about her business, helping us discover what's important, what's not, what's broke, what needs to be fixed, and what shouldn't be touched at all because it's just right. She prepares us to make these decisions and to take care of whatever needs it, right? No matter what it happens to be. This is the most detail-oriented sign out there. The sign most concerned with fixing and fussing and tending to. So this moon sign tends to put us in the mood to scrub and clean and scour and sort and alphabetize and troubleshoot and help, especially help. Virgo is the most helpful of all the signs, always ready to take up the broom or the mop or the gardening tool and offer her assistance. Not to mention her advice on exactly what's wrong here. So now is when we're more health conscious, more work orientated, duty bound, right? So this is a great period to pay attention to our diet, our hygiene, our daily schedules. In fact, it's a terrific time to start a more healthy way of life in general, to stop a habit or to begin one, or to begin like a weight loss program. Of course, a little helpful criticism always goes a long way, and that's what this moon sign does. We're all quite sensitive to what's wrong, so just make sure at this time that if you are critiquing someone else, that you're kind of handing out those critiques in a gentle, sensitive way, being mindful of others' feelings and what they have going on as well. All right, so let's get some cards. We're going to go with the Divine Animals. See what this collective, what this moon is bringing us. Oh, interesting. So both water energies. We've got the dolphin and the seahorse with the elephant on the bottom. And the goddess Ganesha has been coming up quite often this week. So that might be someone that you guys want, a deity that maybe you guys want to work with. It is of prosperity, abundance. This card is leadership as well. So just throwing that out there, some of you guys may want to work with Ganesha this week. That might be really powerful for you. We've got number 42, which breaks down to a 6. And it's funny, she looks pregnant here, and 6s always remind me of a pregnant woman. The 6 itself kind of looks like a pregnant woman to me. So it's the idea of birthing something new. It's also, 6 is also a number of harmony, of stability, of balance. And the dolphin in this deck has to do with happiness. Dolphins also have that extra sensory, the ability for, how it sees is through vibration. They bounce sound waves off of things in the sea. So you may be also, some of you guys also could be tapping into some of your extrasensory abilities, gifts. But this card wants you to seek happiness here, to know what makes you happy and to do more of this. And just keep in mind, happiness has everything to do with your reaction to life rather than what happens to you from outside sources. Because if you place your happiness solely in the hands of other people, then you're going to probably be disappointed. Right? Happiness is a choice. And we have to realize this and be able to choose this. Even, you know, happiness isn't a continuous state, but it's a worthy feeling to seek. And we have the seahorse out here, number 14, which breaks down to a 5. 5 is change, transformation. This is a card of equality. So again, with that energy of balance, and these are both water signs, so emotions could be high at this time. We also do have quite a bit going on in the water signs. This is about seeking equality in relationships. Especially intimate ones. You're going to attract what you resonate. You always do. Just know that you can decide your future. Hiding from our fears is rarely a good thing. Might be time for some of you to ensure that the domestic and also emotional labor in your world is shared equally. It's said that the beautiful sea nymph Salacia was happy and content, and that she kept a sea garden full of beautiful corals and seahorses. And the king of all the seas, the great Neptune, saw her one day, and he set his heart upon her, wanting her to be his wife. And Salacia was chaste, and she was inexperienced, and she feared Neptune. She was afraid that he would take her away from everything she loved, or even worse. And so she hid from him in one of the furthest oceans. And Neptune actually didn't mean any harm or disrespect to Salacia. And so he searched for her. He sent out his favorite dolphin to look. And the dolphin found Salacia and her seahorses, and they explained her fears to him. And the dolphin assured her that they would actually be happy with Neptune, and that Salacia wouldn't lose the things that she loved most. And so Salacia ended up consenting to marriage, and Neptune loved her and honored her. And she wore pearls in her hair and rode the pearl shell chariot drawn by both seahorses and dolphins to signify the equal union. So just a cute little mythos story here that says, you know, sometimes our fears are what really gets us. There's sometimes no need to have fear. And it's often better just to choose happiness. I don't know who needed to hear that, but I feel like you have something coming in and you could be fearful. Some of you guys could have a relationship that's coming in you could be fearful of. Let's get some tarot out here and see what comes up. But it looks like there's something prosperous coming your way. Let's see. Crystal, go on. Yeah. This is the end of a conflict, or this is about avoiding some conflict, letting go of some kind of conflict, respecting each other's differences. This is a good omen of a new cycle, a successful cycle. But you have to wrap up the old. 10 signifies endings and also new beginnings. We also have a 10 here. The 5 of Wands in reverse. There could be there could be something that comes up for somebody that you're going to have to agree to disagree here. To let something go, perhaps. Yeah. Somebody's carrying some burden, though. There could be some resentment here. There's something that needs to be released. Somebody feels like they're doing everything or carrying a burden. You may need to delegate some of your chores or some of whatever this is that you have been doing. If you're feeling like the weight of the world's on your shoulders, like burned out, you're going to burn yourself out. All right? So just, if you can, find ways to delegate, some of the things that you have to do to other people. What is this? Remember that you are the creator of your own reality. And so if you're carrying too much, you can let it go. You can let some of this go. We don't have to work so hard. In fact, in this energy that we're stepping into as we raise our frequencies, less is more. We're able to do less and receive more, unless you believe that you have to work really hard to attain what you have or what you want. If you have that belief ingrained within you, then that's what's going to be. But there could be some new projects that come in, some kind of new endeavor here. The magician has all of the tools that he needs to bring whatever it is that he wants to create into reality. He knows how to use his words as well to create his reality. The story that he tells is one that he wants to create and that he does create. This is manifestation. After you release something here. Because there's some kind of battle going on. For some of you guys, this could be an inner battle. some kind of instability here. There is a need and a desire to change. Somebody may definitely feel like there's imbalance here, and that's something that you're going to have to look at. For those that are single, that are attracting a partner, because I know there are many of those here as well, you could be, this could be just a reminder to keep your vibe high, that you do attract to you like vibration, and that you are a reminder that you are manifesting. And so if someone comes along, don't be afraid of what you're manifesting, right? If you're manifesting from your heart, because we attract to us like vibration. I feel like you have blessings coming in here. You have happiness coming in here. But you also have to put away some kind of conflict. I feel like this is, for some of you, if you're single, this could be definitely an inner battle. And it could be an inner battle for everyone, honestly, but there could also be outside stuff going on for some of you guys. Let's see what else wants to come out here. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the nurturer, the provider. Some of you guys could just be like really, she's like sometimes like a single mother, or she's a working parent, right? Or just a female that gets her bag, but usually she's a working parent. We've got the Page of Cups here. I feel like this is saying trust yourself. There is opportunities, like you are manifesting something, and some of you guys may not realize that the manifestations are in front of your eyes. That, yeah, it feels like some of you guys have already met, for if you're trying to attract a relationship, I feel like some of you guys might have already like met potential mates, or they could be coming in. For others, this could be work, job, career situations that are coming in. But if you're fearful of them, or if you feel like it's too much, like you can't do it, then you're going to be absolutely right. Remember, the story that you tell, it is what it is. How you choose to look at things, how you choose to perceive, that's going to be what it is. So choose the higher vibration. Choose to see, look. Choose to find the happiness, the beauty. Choose to stay lighthearted, and also notice, use your extrasensory perception to notice how powerful your word is, and how what you speak about comes in, and how you magnetize to you the exact perspective that you are aware of. I hope that makes sense. This is your wand. Your word is your wand, and your perspective and your energy, and we attract to us what we are. So if we're attracting a lot of chaos or fear, then there's some shit that needs to be looked at, healed, worked through. until you are manifesting your ideal situation. There is hope here. It's a good time to keep your faith. This is a very good omen. There's really good fortune coming in for you. Everything that you want is coming in here. This is what this says. But you gotta put down the fears and the worries, and because none of that shit's gonna do you any good. There are opportunities, happy surprises, possibilities that await you. For some of you, new love. Some of you, new job opportunities, new money. This is a potential beginning for growth, for awareness, for new gifts as well. This is a really powerful, prosperous time. Make sure you're staying in balance. Thank you guys so much for liking and sharing and commenting, subscribing. Take good care.